Hello and welcome on board. This is Sherry Pels here, and if you're just tuning in, is glad to have you on board. I'm super excited because today's video content is going to be practical. Now, before we get started, I did like to have put up a disclaimer. I am not a business expert. Please, I am not a business expert. Whatever it is I share on this channel is simply from my experience. I would say my little wealth of experience. Now, an entrepreneur. I have tried so many businesses. I have failed. I kept trying, and then successfully, I've been able to find my footing. So I just have this longing to share my experience with someone who perhaps is right behind me and could use my tips to help themselves navigate their way through their business pursuits. Now, with that said, let's get into the business of the day. Okay, so in my previous video, I did discuss extensively on how to set up your brand solutions. So do well to check up that video because this is a video series. So you may have to keep up with the other video content so as to get to understand what it is we are doing or what I'm doing right here. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how to practically design a logo for your business with a free tool. You don't have to necessarily, because you're just starting out, you don't have to necessarily pay somebody to design a simple logo for you, which is a minimalistic logo for yourself, for your business. That would be too expensive for you. However, in today's digital world, it's very simple or it's very easy for us to go about certain things that perhaps way back wasn't that easy. So with your smartphone, because I've gotten requests from people asking if they don't have a laptop, can they actually design a logo for their business? And the answer is yes, full yes. And that's what I'm going to show you on today's video. Today's content is about that. So with your smartphone, you're going to see how you're going to design your logo using a free tool called Canva. So before we get started, what is a logo? I discussed that again in my previous video, but I will just give a nutshell of the description of a logo. A logo is something, a symbol that represents you, your business, and distinguishes you from your competitors. So a good logo must represent you, your business, and its character and should be memorable. Now, there are different types of logo that exist. You can see them right on the screen. Take a very good look at them. We have, I think they're up to 9 or so, 9 of them. However, I would suggest you that is just getting started should just stick to the 4 logos you can see on the screen, which is the word logo, the letter form logo, the letter mark or monogram logo, and the logo symbol or the pictorial logo symbol. Now, the word logo is simply forming a logo out of your business name, as simple as that. While the letter form logo is actually picking a letter from your business name and turning that into a logo, designing it into a captivating, memorable logo for your customers. While the letter mark or monogram logo is simply an abbreviation of your business name. So if your business name is a bit too long, which I suggest you try to keep it short so that it will be memorable for your customers, it can stick in their heads more and their hearts more, you should choose something short. However, if it's a bit long, you can abbreviate it. My business name is abbreviated. The abbreviation of those of your business name is what is known as the monogram logo. And then we have the logo symbol, which you can choose a symbol or an object to use to represent your business as a logo. For instance, we see that of Apple, we see that of Twitter, etc. That's it. Okay, so let's move ahead. Now, don't forget that this is going to be something that is going to resonate with your customers on a very personal level. So please be thoughtful and careful when you are creating. However, don't sweat too much on it. Okay? So without further ado, let's get started. So we are going to, our case study today, I'm just going to formulate something in my head. It doesn't mean that it's actually, something real, but just something just to give you a guide. Our case study is someone who is into the snack business, and the person is good with baking, and the person wants to turn that into, wants to monetize that skill, and the person needs to brand herself or himself and needs to create a logo. So our case study is going to be someone who is in the snack business. So we're going to choose a name, choose a color. Again, in my previous video, I had explained the psychology of colors, which is very important because it affects your customers. Don't forget, branding is a way to connect your business with your customers on a very, very personal level. In which, if your customers, I beg your pardon, if your customers are not drawn to you, they will not bring out their hard-earned money to purchase anything from you. So it's better and best you go through this route so that you can actually create a place in their hearts. I guess you understand that. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to make use of Canva. So without further ado, let's get started. So head on to your Google Chrome browser. We're going to go to canva.com. Canva.com is a website in which graphics designing is being done. And content creators, majority of content creators around the world use canva.com. So to access that, you simply go to your Google Chrome browser and you type in here, as you can see this, canva.com. Okay, you can see it up here. So you click on that and it should take you to the site. Okay, so once you get on the site, what you just need to do is to type in here where you have this space, type in logo design. So what we're going to do, we're going to look for any template we can tweak, you know, to give us the logo we have in mind. This is a method for those people who don't know how to design, but you want to do something for yourself. It's something you can learn. Just follow the tutorial. So our case study today is somebody who is interested in getting into small chop business. So the person is interested in doing small chops for, as a business. So I would I would type in food logo design. You can type in whatever industry that comes to your mind. Food logo design. So you can see here we have food drink logos, we had food logos, we have delicious design, a delicious food theme flyer, etc. We have interior design, etc. So we're going to concern ourselves with food logo design. So you click on the search button and that should take you to the different templates you are looking for. Okay, that's it. So what we're going to do here is you're going to choose any design of your choice that catches your fancy. You choose any of them and you tweak it. Okay, so once you type in food logo design, you should pick any of these templates. All these are templates. Where you see this crown is for those who are on the paid version. Canva has a free version and a paid version. So if you're new to Canva for the first time, you automatically have access to the paid version, which has all these crowns, yellow crowns you can see here, pro version. Okay, so I clicked on one of the templates and it's going to bring me here, and it's for me to tweak it to how I want it. However, in order not to waste too much of time, I'll simply head on to the logo that I showed you. I'm going to show you how I designed it. So I'll simply come to my projects here and look for that logo. Okay, yeah, so this is it, natural fresh fruit. So I'll click on that. Sorry, click on it, just click on it and it should open up. Okay, so this is Canva's design. Canva gave me two versions of this design, this one you see on the screen and this one you see on the screen. Now this is the one I came up with, so I'm going to show you how I designed that. So let's move on. Let's let me simply come to okay, I'll duplicate this. Okay, So what I simply did was change the name of this to my business name. So I want to run a, let's assume I want to run a small chop business, and I decided to call my small chop business Hop Chops. So I'll simply click on this. Once it's highlighted, I will now type in what I want. Hop Chops. Good. And that's it. So you click anywhere on the screen for that to, go off. And so the next thing I did here was for me to change this to boredom snack off. Now boredom snack off means if you take my snacks, you would take off your boredom. So if you're feeling bored, simply snack on Hop Chops and you should take off that boredom. So I clicked on this. You can see this here. Click on it again and it will be highlighted like this, and then you simply type in what you want. Boredom snack off. Don't forget I said in my videos, if you've been following, you need to brand yourself, and this Hop Chops is the name of your business, and the bottom snack off is the value you are giving to your customers. So when they come to you and buy your small chops, automatically if they are bored, definitely you should be targeting people like people that work in the office that maybe get bored with so much work they have to do, etc. So click anywhere on your screen and that should normalize. Now you can see that this is not sitting properly. Look at it. The B is on the head of the H. So what you simply do, follow my lead, just follow my lead. Click on this and then come down here and swipe through to your left. We are looking for nudge, this very one here, this. So click on that. Once you click on it, it gives you these arrows. These arrows is to help you move forward, left, up or down. And we want to arrange this properly. So it's not sitting properly. Let's take it sideways. Okay, and I think we should take it up a bit. Click on this and that goes up a bit. That's it. Beautiful. So click on this X to get out of there. All right, now the next thing we want to do here, let me check my sample, is to change this to healthy chops. Of course, it means you're going to be giving your customers healthy chops. It's similar to this one we have here, which is healthy food. So I'll click on it and click on it again for it to be like this, highlighted, and type healthy chops, space, chops. Good. Bravo. Click on the anywhere on your screen and that should normalize. Beautiful. Now we have a choice to change our fonts. Now font has to do with the letters you can see here. So I'll click on this Hop Chops in case I want to change it. I'll simply come down here where you see fonts, this very one here. Click on it and then you have access to Canva's variety of fonts. Now I would go this way. This is the very one I'm using, Tropica Script. I think that's the one the template carried. So it's always good to bear in mind that you need to change this thing so that your logo will not be looking like somebody else's logo. Good. You want to stand out. So let me look for anyone that catches my eye. Okay, let's go with this Tropica, this very one, for the purpose of the tutorial. Okay, good. So once you click on that and it changes right here, you click on this X and that should take care of it. You should also do something about this too. You can change the font. I clicked on it, come to this F here, fonts, and then let's look for another one. Let's look for another one. Okay, I think I'll go with Squadder one, this one, and click on it and let's see how that goes. Beautiful. Let's do the same thing here. Bottom snack, Squadder one, and that's it. However, you have to ensure that it is something that your customers can easily read. Boredom snack off. I don't think it's something that someone can easily read. Let me see. Let me expand it a bit. You can see that as you change the fonts, the each font gives the lettering a different character. This one makes it smaller. So I would hold this white button here, this very one, and drag it up a bit. Okay, good. And I think that should do. Okay, let's go on to my sample here. Okay, let's come back here. So what I did next was to duplicate this hop chop. So click on it and you click on this very one here, this. It duplicates it, and then I changed it to, okay, blue. I changed the color to blue and yellow. Okay, so I will change it to yellow, but what I will do is I'll bring it down by holding this one very one here, bring it downwards. Good. Then this is the one, this very one is one I want to change. I'm going to change it to yellow. So I swipe, come downwards, swipe to the left. This one here, you see colors, click on it, and that gives you the color of this word or letter, word, I guess. So I'll click on this color yellow, and that's it. And then I'll click on this also, this graphics. I want to turn it to a yellow, so I'll click, and see, once I clicked on it, it gave me this color. It's having two colors, green and yellow. So I'll click on the green and turn it to this yellow. Beautiful. And I'll click on this to get that off. I think the white is okay for me, so I'll leave it there. Beautiful. So the next thing I need to do now, we're almost getting done. Follow me. Click on these hop chops and then we turn it to blue. So come downwards where we have these icons here and you can see color right here. Click on it and then you click on this blue. Bravo. Click on this and that's it. Now the next thing we need to do, graphic designing. I'm actually teaching you graphic designing, but it's as simple as just following what I'm doing. You keep trying it until you get it. Don't be lazy. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to crack you up. So the next thing I need to do is to click on this and then take it upwards. Beautiful. And make sure it aligns well. Now I think this is good. I want the reflection of the other letter or the word to show, and that's it. Okay, let's check our sample here. Okay, I think everything is beginning to get shape. Okay, so the next thing I did was to look for a circle. You can see the rims here. There's a circle here. Let's see. Let's come back here. So to do this, I click on this plus sign here in this blue circle. After I click on it, I come to this one, which is elements. This very one here, elements. Elements will give you access to choose whatever you want to use to add into your design. And you can see here recently used. This is the one I've used. All these are the ones I've used, but for the purpose of this tutorial I will show you how I got that. So I clicked here, search elements, click on it, and I search for circle frame. Circle frame, you can see it right here, this circle frame. I click on it and then I had access to all these samples you are going to see right here. Beautiful. And this was the one I used, this. Now if you notice, this is a pro version. The elements I'm using here are the pro version, and that's because I am subscribed, so I can use it. Anyone that doesn't have the pro version, all you need to do, I'm using a phone to design this, and that's because most of you ask how you can design this using your smartphone. That's why I'm doing this. So this is graphics, and you can see here, see all. So you click on see all to have access to all of this. So these ones are the ones that doesn't have the pro version, which is free. You can click on it and use it. However, I'm going to use this very one here. So just click on it and automatically it gets in there. Voila. So the next thing I did is to click on this plus sign here in the circle, and this blue, is this blue or purple? Whichever one. Just click on it, and then I came again to I used this very one here, this one here. It came with it. I clicked on it and then that was it. So what I now did was to adjust it appropriately. You can see this. So what I did was to move it aside, click on this one, reduce it to the size you want it to, fit into this design we have here. Then I clicked on this again and then brought it in, and I made sure it aligns with the black one. So what I'm doing is that I'm adjusting it via all these poles, these little white circles you see here on this blue square-like shape. I adjusted it to make sure it fitted, it lapped on that black you can see there. So just simply use your fingers, is something you can do. Use your fingers to spread on it and try to just adjust it. Okay, I think the black is a bit bigger, so let's see if we can reduce it. Click on this, reduce it a bit. I think that's it. Now click on the white circle, this one, and now expand it to sit pretty on the black. We are almost done. We are almost there. Okay, expand it, keep expanding it until, yeah, that's it. Now in terms of designing, make sure your elements are properly aligned, and how you can know that is when you see the lines showing, as you can see it showing. I'm going to do that again. You can see there's a line that is showing across themselves, this very one here. Once it shows, it means that your design, your element is sitting properly. Now click anywhere on your screen gently and let's see how this looks. Let's go ahead and see if it's the same thing with what we just did here. Okay, let's get back. Okay, let's see, go back again. Okay, so I think we need to work on this a bit. Push this aside, push that, just click on the black. Yeah, that's it. So we come back here, and that's it. You are almost done with your design. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, so good. Now the next thing, the last thing I did here was to come to this my hop chops, clicked on it, and then I went down here, swipe down to your left, and I came to effects, and I simply clicked on this shadow, this. Then I clicked on these three dots you see here, and then I simply toggled all this to, to give me the kind of, effect I want. Okay, swipe up a bit, come to transparency, and toggle it to how you want it. You can see some things going, the effect is taken there, and then that is it. Good, and we are done. Oh yes, we are done. Doesn't this look pretty? I guess it does. Okay, all right, so now it's time for us to download this design. Yep. So what you need to do is simply come to this button right here, click on it, and then you come to download. Then make sure it's on PNG. Yes. Then the next thing you need to do is to increase this size. This size helps your graphics quality, helps your graphics quality, come out more superior. So I'm going to also click on transparent background so that it will fit on anything I put it on. Any other design, maybe your sticker, your label sticker, your product sticker, you want to put your logo design on it, you have to have it in a transparent format. And so that is that. The next thing you need to do is to click on this all pages. Yeah. And then toggle this off. Now let me show you something. Let me click on anywhere on my screen. I'll click on this side to get that off. Click the back button of your phone to get this off. Oops, too bad. Okay, so I want to check the page in which I designed on, which you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. So the page we need to download is just page 2. You can see it here, this page 2. Okay, So what I now need to do is to click on this download button here, click on download, make sure it's on PNG, I said that earlier, toggle this a bit forward to increase the size so that you can have a more superior quality of graphics, your logo graphic, and then click on transparent here. Come to this all pages, click on this arrow, and then toggle this all pages, click on it, and everything will go off. Then you click on current page, which is page 2, and that is that. So you now click on done, and once you click on done, you can now click on download, and it should give you, once it's finished downloading, you can see, because I have already downloaded it before, that's why it's asking me do you want to download it again. So all I need to do, you just download it and it should get into your phone. I don't need to download it. So let's see the result of what we have just done. And yes, this is how it looks. It's looking this way because it is transparent. By the time you take it to, if you want to redesign something for maybe your labels, for your your product sticker, you will find out that it will suit into that design because it's on a transparent background. And that's it. I hope that helps. Okay, so I guess we're done with today's content. If you have any questions, please do well to drop it in the comment section. I did like to hear from you. Until I come your way next time, please make sure you implement these things you're being taught. Don't let anything stop you from pursuing your business goals. Until I come your way next time, it's bye bye for now. See you later.